afternoon. How you doing this afternoon? So today, I'm very happy to be with you today to talk about this very interesting topic, and I know that it's going to help you as a parent. So if you are that parent that has been looking for a possible way to build out great personalities from your kids, today I'm going to be taking you on this lecture, and I know it's going to help you a lot. I've inculcated this into my kids. I've tried this and I've recommended it to a lot of persons, and it has been working. And we have to know that taking care of children and parenting is a challenging field. All right, so we learn every day to make the best and the most of our parenting status. All right, so thank you for joining Mom Ziba. You're welcome to Mom Ziba Talks. If this is your first time of joining me here on this podcast, this is a beautiful podcast where we'll talk about parenting perspective. We'll also share light on relationship, how to build your relationship. We'll talk about possible or likely issues that affect relationship, and we'll see how to build out solutions that can really help our relationship to be better. And we also talk about health and fitness tips, and we also give a bonus class here on businesses that you can do, especially via social media, because Mom Ziba is also a seasoned social media marketer. So you're welcome to Mom Ziba Talks. It's a lot in the box. All right, so just stay tuned as we go together. Thank you. So today we are going to be talking on how to raise great minds in your kids and not feebles. All right, I know you know that raising children to become great minds involves combination of nurturing their intellectual curiosity, fostering critical thinking skills, and promoting emotional intelligence. I'm going to be giving you some strategies that is going to help you as a parent to support your children's intellectual and emotional growth. It worked for me, and I know that if you inculcate it as a lifestyle into training of your children, it's going to really work well for you also. So we're going to be starting with the point one, which is encourage curiosity. Foster a sense of wider wonder and curiosity in your child by encouraging your children to ask questions, explore new ideas, and seek out knowledge. Provide opportunities for hands-on learning experiences, and encourage them to pursue their interest in life. All right, so there's something I normally do with my kids. Especially when we go to church, there's something they call Sunday classes, and there's something known as children classes also. You allow them to engage in all this to be in among their peers. All right, maybe in children classes where they will have to test their memory, they have to test their IQ, they have to teach them some certain things and ask them if they understood it properly. And by so doing, this will make the children to be curious. They want to learn more, they want to do a lot of things. You also expose them, allow them to do some projects by themselves. All right, you stand by the side to guide them. All right, this really helps children a lot. Let them be on hands-on learning experiences. Most times when they give my children lectures in school, when they give them projects in school, and tell mommy, they ask them to do some practicals in school, and maybe to build something in the house or to do a plant. Sometimes I like to take them when I'm doing it with them. I'll just maybe teach them, guide them, and tell them, you just do this, and let's see the outcome of it all right, and they do it and they get strong in it, and I allow them to try it again without my support, and before you know what is happening, they are so strong in it and they are perfect and they are doing it on their own. So encourage curiosity in your kids. Most parents don't allow their children to go out of the box, to want to do things on their own, to try new steps by themselves, and this is not very good. All right, this is not very good. If you walk opposite to this, it only will create in those children, it will create in them a kind of feeble mindset, and it's not good. It's very important that we encourage curiosity in our kids, because it's really going to help them even more than how you think. Another point is promote lifelong learning. Cultivate a loving and love for learning in your kids by exposing them to a variety of subjects and activities. As I said earlier, encourage them to read widely, visit the museums, all right, attend workshops, and engage in hobbies that could stimulate their mindset. By so doing, you are making them to see beyond things that they do in school. You're making them to see beyond teaching in classes, and then you are bringing them closely to reality. Okay, and the third one I'll be talking about is emphasize critical thinking. Teach your children to think critically and analyze information by asking open-minded questions. Encourage them to evaluate evidences and consider multiple perspectives. Help them develop problem-solving skills by presenting them with real-life challenges and encouraging them to find solutions independently. Another point I could be telling you is support independence in your children. Foster independence and self-reliance by giving your children opportunity to make decisions, solve problems, and take on responsibilities appropriate to their age. Allow them to learn from their mistakes and encourage them to persevere in the face of challenges. All right. And another point I'll be talking about is cultivate emotional intelligence. Always help your children to develop emotional intelligence by teaching them to recognize their regulate their emotions, empathize with those around them, communicate effectively, encourage open and honest communication, validate their feelings, teach them healthy coping strategies for dealing with stress and adversities. All right. So people don't do that, but it's very good. You teach your children, cultivating them emotional intelligence. All right, good. That's another one I love doing. I love telling parents to do is lead by example. Be a positive role model for your children by developing growth mindset. Remember that you're the first role model your kids are watching. A lot of children have been impacted today based on what they've learned from their dads, what they've learned from their moms, what they've learned from their environment. All right, they took that and they are growing with it today. So be a positive role model for your children by demonstrating growth mindsets, lifelong training, and love for of exploration. All right, show them that it's okay to make mistakes and that learning is a continuous journey in life. Right, by so doing, you make them bold to face situations. And when they are faced with challenges, they don't shy away from it. They are not irresponsible over it. They are responsible with it, and this makes them greater minds. All right, so I can tell you also another point to help your children to develop great minds and not to be feebles is set high expectations for your children. Okay, set high realistic expectation for your child. Provide them with the support and resources that is really needed for them to succeed in life. Encourage them to strive for excellence and challenge themselves to reach their full potential. It is very, very important. Sometimes when my kids have issues in their classes, among maybe two of them that might have problems in their classes, they're not doing well. You see, I could just tell them, okay, fine, since you're not doing well and the other one is doing well, I promise to, I know that you're going to do well in next classes, and if you don't do perfectly in next classes, I'm not going to get this for you. I'm not going to take you to the mall to get some good things for you, and if you do this very well, I'm going to get you this, I'm going to get this. This helps your kids to strive for excellence in life. Don't be afraid to push these challenges to them, because they are positive challenges that can really help them to boost them and work and strive for excellence, all right, to reach their full potentials in life. All right, so I'm going to tell you the last point here is celebrate their diversities. Teach your children to appreciate and celebrate diversity by exposing them to different cultures, by exposing them to different perspectives, by exposing them to different experiences. Encourage them to respect and value the uniqueness of others and to embrace diversities as a source of strength and enrichment. I tell you that this really works a lot, and as you're doing this, it's going to help your children become the people you never expect them to be. They are not going to be children that are going to come out in the society and you're wondering what sort of a child is this, and you're putting your head down. There are going to be children that you're going to be proud of. There are going to be children that are going to be calling to give trophies in classes at the end of every session of the year. They give them honorarium and this kind of a thing. So by implementing the strategies, I promise you that parents, this can help nurture the intellectual and emotional development of your own child, raise them to become great minds as you want them to be, and capable of impacting their own world positively. All right, now this is enough tip for you to hold along to build great minds from your kids. Till next time I come your way again, I remain your host, Mom Ziba. Bye now.